Hey everyone, Shadowwraith back again, this time with a Well of Radiance Warlock build. That's pretty crazy. You'll get your super back in under 20 seconds, and this was a request from one of my viewers, Ernest. We're going to be jumping in here at Shirochi, and in the next minute or so of gameplay, you'll see us drop 4 different Wells of Radiance. It's pretty crazy. And we're going to be gearing this around the exotic chess piece Phoenix Protocol, where getting kills or assists from inside your Well of Radiance gets you super energy back. So you can see we just got a super back right there. And then we're also going to be using the Bad JuJu exotic pulse rifle, which will give us extra super energy, increased damage, and reload the magazine on every kill. This build also has a lot of flexibility around what special and heavy weapon you want to run. So if you're doing lower level content, you could use a shotgun or a rocket launcher. But in higher level content, I'd recommend using a sniper rifle and a sword. This will give you some long range damage and some close range high DPS if you're trying to melt a boss or a champion. Other than that, you can customize this as you like for particular activities, but it is nice that this is able to cover all 3 shield types, and it could even cover all 3 champion types depending on the weapons that you're running. So in the background, as we wrap up, we're about to get the 4th well and drop it, and then you can see killing all of those thrall gives us immediately almost 70% of our super back. So pretty crazy build. Let's jump into it. The subclass we're running is Dawnblade Middle Tree, Attunement of Grace for the Well of Radiance, where you'll use your super to heal and empower your allies, and then Divine Protection, where you can charge your grenade to turn it into a healing grenade, and a melee Guiding Flame, which will burn enemies and empower yourself and nearby allies. And then Benevolent Dawn, healing or empowering allies, regenerates all your ability energy. This is huge. And then I'm running Solar Grenades. You can use whichever you want. I prefer Healing Rift. Again, you can run whichever. And then I also like Strafe Glide for aerial mobility, but you can run whichever you prefer. And then, like I mentioned before, the exotic that this is built around is Phoenix Protocol, which has the perk Battle Hearth. Kills and assists you make while standing in your Well of Radiance return super energy. This works up to about 75 or 80% of your super. Past that, it actually doesn't seem to add anymore. And because of that, we're running Bad JuJu. So Bad JuJu has the intrinsic trait kills refill the mag, increase your damage for a short duration, and grant super energy based on the strength of String of Curses. It also fires full auto. So this will get you that extra super energy you need to chain your wells back to back as long as you're getting enough kills while you're in the well. It also has a catalyst, so multi-kills will create orbs, which gives you even more super energy. For our secondary, we're going to be running Adored and Arc Sniper Rifle, and this one has triple tap and Vorpal, so it'll be great for taking out bosses and champions. Highly recommend this. It's also nice because this is Arc, so it gives you shield coverage if you're looking for that. And then lastly, we're running Falling Guillotine for Void, and it has Whirlwind Blade for increased damage, and Relentless Strikes for the increased ammo, plus Swordmaster's Guard for recharge rate, and then you can run whichever blade you want. As far as alternative weapons, there are quite a few you can run here. If you'd prefer not to use Bad JuJu, you could use something like Lumina for the full healing route, and this would be great for supporting your fire team, or you could run just a standard hand cannon or a standard pulse rifle. If you want to run a special in your kinetic slot, Heritage or Succession are good options, and then you could run like Ikelos SMG in your energy slot. But if you would rather a sniper rifle, Far Future or the Ikelos sniper are great alternatives too. For heavy, you've got Commemoration, Bad Omens, Code Dueo, Rocket Launcher, or any of the standard exotics, like Xenophage. And then for our artifacts, we're going to be running Focusing Lens. Your light abilities do bonus damage to combatants affected by stasis. This works for anything when you're standing in a well, so any weapon damage is increased additionally. And then Anti-Barrier Sniper, Unstoppable Pulse Rifle, and Sniper Rifle Scavenger. For our armor mods, we're looking at Energy Converter. This, while charged with light, using your grenade attacks grant you super energy, consuming all stacks of charge with light. If you have 4 stacks, this is about 25% of your super. This isn't necessary for this build because Phoenix Protocol does it for you, but it's a nice addition if there aren't a ton of ads. If you don't have it, you could run something like Stacks on Stacks or Protective Light here. Then we have Sword Ammo Finder, Sniper Ammo Finder, and Discipline mod. For our gloves, we're running Taking Charge to get charged with light when we pick up orbs. And then we have Anti-Barrier Sniper Rifle and Unstoppable Pulse. On our chess piece, Phoenix Protocol, again, we've got Elemental Ordnance. Defeating combatants with a grenade spawns an elemental well that matches your subclass energy type. And then Concussive Dampener, Sniper Resist, and Recovery Mod. On our boots, we're running Supercharged, which will give us an additional 2 stacks of Charge with Light. So instead of limiting us to 2, it'll let us have 4. This is not necessary for the build. You could run a lot of other mods instead, something like High Energy Fire or one of the other Elemental Well mods from this season. Then we have Sniper Rifle Scavenger, Sword Scavenger, and an Intellect mod. Then lastly on our bond, we're running Font of Wisdom, so when we pick up those Elemental Wells that we're spawning from our grenade, we'll get roughly 50 Intellect, which will increase our super charge rate. This is huge. Then we have Focusing Lens, like I mentioned before, and a Discipline mod for extra grenades. And as always, I know we went through a lot of information in a short amount of time, so let's jump into a Lost Sector and do a quick build recap. We've got Bad JuJu, where as you get kills, it'll auto-reload the magazine, give you increased damage, and give you increased super energy. And then we're going to be running Taking Charge, so when we pick up Orbs of Light that are spawned from getting multi-kills with these weapons, become charged with light. And then once we drop our super and we're charged with light, we can toss a grenade and get about 25% of our super back instantly. Then we have Phoenix Protocol, so as we get kills within the well, we'll get a lot of super energy back from that too. So you can see we're already back above 80%. And then Bad JuJu's perk kicks in as we get kills and get orbs, and we're able to get our super back right there in under 20 seconds. And then again, for high-level activities, if your teammate is running Stasis, you'll be able to use Focusing Lens, which will give you an additional 25% damage to anything you use while you're standing within a well, because it counts as an ability. If you enjoyed, would really appreciate the like and the subscribe. Thanks for watching, and catch y'all next time.